exactly how you can create a compost system without a backyard. You're just beginning to be eco-friendly and you've learned that a compost would be a great way to reduce a lot of your waste and create a more positive impact. You live in a more rural town, so there's no like composting facilities in your town. And you would be totally fine creating a compost bin, except you don't have a backyard or any outdoor space really. So you have no way to make your own compost bin. However, there are other options out there for you to still compost your food waste without needing to have a backyard. You have 3 options that you can do completely inside, and it's up to you to choose which method based on your circumstances and what you're willing to do. You can do bokashi. Basically, you dump all food waste other than a few that aren't allowed into a bucket and make sure every time you close the lid that all of the oxygen is not in the container. This isn't necessarily composting, but the end product is still something that can be put into the soil with a few restrictions. Another option is vermicomposting, also known as worm composting. This is an indoor composting system that you can buy or put together yourself using worms to eat your food waste. There is more restrictions on what and how much stuff you can put into this system, but it will still get the majority of your food waste. Finally, the last option is a composting machine. If the other 2 are like hard no's that you can't or won't do, then you can get a composting machine. While not technically creating compost, it just dehydrates your food waste and reduces the volume by like 80%. It makes it easier to put it into the soil to actually compost without creating a giant pile, making odors, or attracting pests. You could put the end result into potted plants or just dump it into a yard or a park. This will allow you to still reduce the majority of your food waste and create a compost system without needing to have a backyard. And then you can feel proud that you still made a compost system even against the odds and you are benefiting the environment. If you want more information on the different composting systems and the pros and cons of each, check out my course. There's a section dedicated to dealing with different types of waste, and included in that is the composting abilities. If you get on the course waitlist before the course launches, you will get special pricing and you'll get first dibs.